Hello guys, today I'm going to be going over installing Windows 8 Developer Preview in a VirtualBox virtual machine. This is actually pretty simple. You want to make sure that virtualization is enabled in your BIOS or else you'll run into some problems. So there's a few things you're going to need, and all the links will be in the description below. Of course you're going to need Windows 8. You're going to need, they have a few variations. They have the 32 and the 64-bit. They also have a 64-bit developer, so it's all up to you on what you want. You also have to get VirtualBox. Once you have that installed, we're going to go and click the New, and we're going to go and run through these setup here. So we're just going to call this Windows 8. Now, even though this is Windows 8, this does not officially support it, so we're actually going to choose Windows 7. Now, if you have 32-bit, you're going to go and select the regular Windows 7. Of course, if you have a 64-bit, you're going to go with 64-bit, and that's what I have. So we're going to go and click Next. You want to allocate probably half of your RAM if you can. I have 4 gigs at this point. I know this isn't going to be perfect math, but I'm just going to do 2,000. It's close enough. You can find out the amount of RAM you have by going to Computer, right-clicking, or go to Start, right-clicking on Computer, and going to Properties, and it'll tell you under there. So what we're going to do after we allocate the RAM, we're going to click Next. We're going to create a new disk. It's going to open up this. This should be fine here. You can either have it dynamically growing, so basically even though you set the size, let's say at 30 gigabytes, it's only going to take up as much space as it absolutely needs to, and it's going to grow as it needs. Or you could just set the whole file now, the whole size of it now. So if you have a 30 gigabyte thing, even though you may only take up, let's say, 8 gigs of that, you're still going to have a 30 gigabyte file on your hard drive. So it's all up to you. I haven't really noticed much of a difference between those, but it's kind of a personal preference there. I recommend the minimum being 20, but if you can, I recommend doing 30 or even 35 or 40, just to make sure you have enough room to expand if needed. The name, you can of course change that. I'm just going to leave it. It's going to give you the details, and we'll make sure everything's correct, like where you want it, and you're going to click Create. It may take a little bit to create it, but you know, it depends on your computer. Basically, that was it there. We're going to click Create. There's a few things. If you also go into that Properties under your other computer, you can get some information on like your CPU and stuff. If you have a dual core, I definitely recommend going under the system, or going to settings up here, and setting as many cores as you can. Let me just see your system. Processor, you know, you can go through here, and I have, I'm going to go ahead and set 4 out of my 6 here. And you can kind of, you know, you can say it can only use a certain amount. I mean, you can really get into this and really, you know, get deep into this and all that. You have some, you know, you can set a certain amount of video RAM. For Windows 8, I would definitely go for half again if you can. You know, this is not necessary. Let's see here. Why is it not allowing me? 5, 1, 2. Okay then. Well, for whatever reason, it's not letting me set quite as much as I'd like to, so I'll have to look into that. It's video memory, so I'll have to look into that. If you go ahead and enable 3D, there we are. That's kind of one of the reasons. No, maybe not. Not sure why it's not allowing me to give as much as I'd like. I have a video card with a gig, so I'll have to check into that. So basically, that's really all you need to worry about. Next thing we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and click Start. It's going to take us through the first run. We're going to click Next. We're going to click this little file with an arrow over top, and we're going to find the file. It should be an ISO file. We're going to double click that. So if you use like Chrome or Firefox, it's most likely going to be in your Downloads folder, or you know, you can basically, you know, save it anywhere. So you may have to go searching for it. So you're going to click Next, and you're just going to go Next, or Create and Start. So it's going to go and load up. It's going to go and load the files. This is actually pretty quick if you're using a virtual machine, because it's just loading the image off of the actual hard drive itself. So it's actually going to be booted up here in a couple seconds. You may get something like that. Just click OK. And here we are. As you can see, that was very quick. That was a matter of seconds. Now, if you were doing this from an actual DVD, it would take quite a bit longer. So you can choose your language and everything here. English is fine for. So we're going to click Next, and we're going to go ahead and install now. It's going to basically, you know, get all the installer set up and everything. I'm going to go and pause it here, I think, and then once it comes back, I'll go ahead and resume. Alright, so here we are. We're going to go and hit Accept, and then we're going to click Next. We're going to choose Custom Install. We're going to choose the disk that we want. We're going to go ahead and go to this link right here, and we're just going to create new. It'll actually automatically let you continue, but this will cause the least amount of problems as possible. So then you're going to select your largest drive here. Okay, and then you're going to click Next, and now it's going to go ahead and install Windows. So it's going to copy some files, and it's going to go through that. I'll go and update you when it's getting just about done. So hey guys, we're approaching 50% now. We're approaching about 50%. This has taken quite a long, longer than I was expecting it would. I'm actually going on just over 5 minutes now, so it may take you a while too. So just about to hit 50%. So here we are. It just completed all 4 of those, and now it's getting ready to restart the system here. So it's going to go and restart here, and it's going to go through the rest of the setup and basically configure everything here. As you can see, it's basically doing this is the actual boot up screen of Windows 8. So at least for the developer part. You can go and hit these checkboxes so they do it. It's basically doing what it does with Windows 7. You know, it's updating the registry, and then it should go through that, you know, starting computer for the first time. So it currently says it's getting the devices ready. I'm guessing it's I'm not sure what it's doing. I guess it could be pulling in some drivers and just checking stuff out. So it's pretty interesting. So it looks like setup might be complete. It gives you some license terms, of course, that you need to read through and agree to. So you can go through ahead and set up some wireless settings. It looks like. Let's see here. So we're gonna go ahead and name the PC here. We're gonna go ahead and basically name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna name it Windows 8-Vert. Just to make sure that I. So you can basically do some express settings here, or customize them. So you can basically, for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna go ahead and use. Oh yeah, let's go and just use the express settings. I'll make sure to block this out. Okay. After you insert your username and password. Okay. Let's see here. I'll go and make sure to block these out. So you're going through the setup with me here. So you're going to go ahead, and it looks like I already had a live account. So it's asking for another security question. I thought I already went through that. So you can go ahead and send that information out. Go ahead and log on. Click. So it's getting an account, finalizing your settings. This video is going on 10 minutes. And it looks like, there we are. I'm going to have a lot of blurring out to do on this one. So it's basically doing that first login where it basically, says preparing your desktop. It just says it preparing your PC, so it kind of makes it understandable to a more common user, I guess you could say. Let's see how long this takes. Definitely look for more Windows 8 coverage. I'm going to be going over some of the new features. I'm going to be installing this on an actual computer, not just in a virtual machine. I kind of can't wait to test it out, especially dual monitors and stuff like that. I'm going to also go ahead and just show you some of the new features and go over that. And this is still going, so I'll probably pause it here and I'll be back here in a few seconds. So here we are, it just logged me in. It had the same Windows 7 sound. We have some tiles here. It's actually quite a bit laggy, so I can't wait to go ahead and test this in VMware and get some VMware tools. Basically, you can go back to the desktop here. Typical, looks pretty nice, not too bad. It looks like Windows 7. Of course, when you click the start, it brings this up instead. You, of course, have the store and everything else. So I'm going to be going over kind of a first look at this as well tonight. So thanks for watching. Hope this helped you install Windows 8. If you have any problems, suggestions, questions, whatever, go ahead and leave a comment below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if it helped you. And again, all the links that you possibly could need would be in the description below. So again, thank you for watching.